So for today, we will continue again for the lesson for engineering economy. So for today, that will be our compound interest. So let's have a quick definition of terms for compound interest. So first of all, of course, compound interest, it is the addition of interest from the principal amount. So for example, we have a principal amount of 3,000, then and over time it will accumulate, it will have an interest, so it will grow larger and larger, or it will increase in value. So let's say 3,000, then after how many days, so a certain period of time, it will become 4,000 or 5,000. So it is the interest from the principal amount. Okay, so of course we already know the present worth. It is the principal amount or the present value of money today. So present worth, that is either principal amount or present worth, that is just the same. So future worth is the it is the amount of money after a certain period of time. So that is the future worth. Yeah, usually our keyword for future worth is accumulated. If you see a word accumulated, there's a big chance that the given is also the future worth. So for the formulas, I think we only have two formulas for this one. So we have, so for the first formula, let's say the given is the interest rate. So for the future worth, I will use F. Okay, I'll just so for the future worth, I will use symbol F force, and for the present worth, I will use the symbol for I will use the symbol or the variable P. Okay, so for that, the formula will be the future worth. This is just equal to the principal amount or the present worth times 1 plus I raised to y times n. Okay, so that is y times n. Again, for later on, I will discuss what is y and n. And of course, let's remember that I, or the interest rate, is also equal to j over n, right? So substituting this formula here, we can also have f equal to p times 1 plus, so that replace the value of I with j over n raised to yn. Okay, so we can also use this formula if the given is interest rate, and for this one if the given is nominal rate of interest. And then if we want to find now the value for p, then all you have to do is just isolate p here instead of f. You can have here p is equal to f times 1 plus I is just almost the same. However, the only difference for that is the exponent must be negative. Okay, negative y n. Of course, if we will again replace or substitute the value of I, we can have here 1 plus I, and I again is j over n raised to negative y n. So these are just the formula, very easy formulas. So again, if you're looking for the values of, if the given is interest rate, you can use these two, and if the given is the nominal rate of interest, you can use these two. Okay, so I think we can go to our sample problems. Okay, so we have here for number one, we have a principal amount of 5,000 at 8% compounded quarterly. So that is the given. So find the accumulated amount after 5 years. So I think I forgot to discuss what are the variables y and n. Okay, so again, going back to the formula, we have f equal to p times 1 plus, this is either I or j, right? Raised to yn. So of course, we already know that f is your future worth, p is your present worth, and I will be your interest rate. Now, of course, y will be this is your years or the time, years. Okay? And n will be your method of compounding. So again, that depends, the value of n depends. If it is quarterly, you can have 4, annually 1, semi-annually 2, and so on. So this is your method of compounding. Okay? That is your method of compounding. Okay, so let's try to answer the number one. So of course, let's put down the given first. Okay? So we have a principal amount of 5,000. Again, principal amount and present worth, that is just the same. So we can have here P is equal to 5,000 pesos. Okay? Next, we have 8%. So again, we have the word compounded. So don't forget that the 8%, you must know that that is a nominal rate of interest. The symbol that we use there is J. So this is 8%. Again, we cannot use 8%. We have to convert it into decimal. So that is 0.08. Okay, compounded quarterly. Therefore, the method of compounding is quarterly. Therefore, the value of n is 4. Okay, so find the accumulated amount after 5 years. So as you can see here, y is our years or number of years. Therefore, y is equal to 5 years. Okay. And then, of course, we have the required or the answer that we need is the accumulated amount. Again, the word accumulated, that is a keyword for the future amount. So we are looking for F. Okay. So for the solution, okay. So for the solution, we can just use the formula. Since we are looking for F, we can use this formula. But we have to change the I into J over N. So we have F equal to P times 1 plus, again, replace I by nominal rate of interest, which is J over N raised to Y N. Then all you need to do is just substitute all the values. So the value for P is this one, that is 5,000. So we have 5,000 times 1 plus J. Our J is 0.08, that is 0.08 over N. N is 4, right? 4 raised to yn, this one, raised to yn. So your value of y is 5 times n is 4. Then all you have to do is plug this in, all these values in your calculator. So answering that, if you will answer that, the answer will be 7429 point 7370 7370. So this will be your answer or the accumulated amount after 5 years of the principal amount 5,000. So let's go for the next problem. Okay, now let's move on to the next problem. So for the next problem is we have, if the accumulated amount is 9,500 at 5% compounded monthly, calculate the principal amount. So now what we need to solve is for the principal amount or the present worth. So let's put down all the givens first. So we have 9,500, which is the accumulated amount. Again, from the word accumulated, that must be a future worth. So this is 9,500. Next, we have 5%. Again, we have the word compounded. Therefore, the 5% must be your nominal rate of interest. That is 5%. Again, converting it to decimal, that is 0.05. Compounded monthly. Therefore, monthly, the method of compounding, n must be equal to 12. Okay. And now we are required to find the principal amount, which is P or the present worth. That's it. Okay. So let's solve for the solution. Again, we have the formula P. We are looking for P, right? So P equal to F times 1 plus, our given is J, right? Therefore, this must be J over N raised to, don't forget the negative. That is negative Y So as you can see, there's no given y. So there are some problems that have these. There are types of problems that have this kind of a given that the y is not given. Then if the y is not given, I think it is safest to assume that y is 1. Okay, so let y equal to 1. Okay, 1 year. Therefore, substitute all the values. P equal to, your f is 9,500. That's 9,500 times 1 plus j is 0.05. 0.05 over n is 12 raised to, don't forget the negative, y is 1 times n, that is 12. Now, if you will compute this, your answer must be lower than 9,500 because that is the principal amount. The answer is 9,037.6183. Right? 6183. Okay, there you go. It's 618. So that will be your answer. So let's go to the next problem. Okay, so for number 3, we have the principal amount is 7,000. So at 6% compounded by monthly. So compute for the interest after 9 years. Okay, so let's again put down all the given. We have principal amount, which is P, that must be equal to 7,000. Next, 6% compounded. Again, we have the word compounded. Therefore, that must be a nominal rate of interest, which is J. That is 6% or also equal to its decimal is 0.06. Bi-monthly. Therefore, the method of compounding uses bi-monthly. If the method of compounding is bi-monthly, the value of n is 6. Okay? And then we have 9 years, which is y equal to 9 years. So we are required to find now what? Now be careful with this. As you can see, compute for the interest. Therefore, what we are looking for is not the interest rate. Now, that is different. Interest rate and interest are two totally different things. Okay? So if we are looking for the interest rate, the required is small I. But if we are looking for the interest, we are looking for the capital I. Okay? Capital I. Okay. So for the solution, again, remember that the interest, that is just if you remember, again, from our first lesson, interest is just the difference of the future and the present worth. So that is F minus P. Difference of the future and the present worth. That's it. As long as you know this, you'll never get lost in solving this problem. Okay? But remember, remember that we have the formula F equal to P times 1 plus J over N raised to Yn, right? Now, if I will substitute this formula to this F, you can have here I must be equal to, your F will be P times 1 plus J over N raised to Yn. Don't forget the minus P. Okay? Then from that formula, all you have to do is substitute all the given. So substituting all the given, you'll have 7,000. That's the value for P times 1 plus J. J is 0.06 all over 6 raised to Yn. Y is 9 and N is 6. Okay. Minus 7,000. Okay. Therefore, the value for I will just be equal to P times equal to that is 4979 4979.06 8733. 87. So that will be the interest. Okay. So again, interest is amount of money. It must be a money, and interest rate must be in percentage. Okay. So let's go to the next problem. Okay, so for number 4, we have here, how long in years will it take for the money to quadruple its value if it earns 7% compounded semi-annually? Okay, so let's try to analyze again the problem. So how long in years? Therefore, we are required to find the number of years. So our answer must be in years. Okay? Then, how long will it take for the money to quadruple its value? Therefore, the principal amount must be 4 times of the future amount. Okay? Therefore, if we will use that, the future worth must be equal to the 4 times of the present or principal amount. Oh no, we can use present worth. Present worth. Okay? Or we can simply say that this f must be equal to 4p. That's just the same. Okay. Next, 7% compounded. Again, we have the word compounded. Therefore, 7% is a nominal rate of interest. So that is J, or also equal to 0.07. Okay. Semi-annually, therefore the method of compounding must be equal to 2, n equal to 2. Okay, so now we are required to find years, right? So y. So this must be in years. Okay. So for the solution, can use any formula, but I think it's better to use the formula for the future worth, since we will not have a negative exponent using that formula. So again, for the formula, that's f equal to p times 1 plus j over n raised to yn. Now we are looking for the value of y. Therefore, we have to isolate the value of, we have to isolate y. So again, f is equal to 4p, right? So I can substitute the value of 4p here. So we can say that f is equal to 4p. So I will replace f by 4p. This is equal to p times 1 plus j. J is 0.07 over 2 raised to, we are looking for y times 2. Okay. As you can see, this is a common factor. This p and this one. Therefore, I can cancel this and I can cancel this. And you will be left with 4 equal to 1 plus 0.07 over 2 raised to 2y. And then all you have to do is just find the value for y. So we can take the ln of both sides. So taking the ln of both sides, you have ln 4 equal to ln of 1 plus, I think this is 0.07 over 2, that is 0.035. Okay, raised to 2y. Okay. So again, this 2y can go down here, right? Using the natural logarithm properties of that. So we can have here 2y, right? Therefore, we can have here ln 4 will be equal to 2y ln of, that will be 1.1 plus 0.035, that's 1.0, nope, sorry, this will be 1.035. Okay, and then all we have to do is just divide this one to here and also the 2. Therefore, our final answer will be y now will be equal 2 times ln 1.035, and then the numerator will be ln 4. Okay, then solving for that using your calculator, the answer will be 20.1488. 20.1488 years. So this question is actually a very common board exam question. So that only means that the principal amount will quadruple its value after 20 years. Right? 20 years and 20.1488 years. Okay, so I think that's all for this video, and I really hope again that I was able to help you with your academic subjects. And of course, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you will be notified as soon as I upload one. And don't forget to share also this to your classmates. So if you have any question regarding the questions or the sample problems, all you have to do is comment it down below and I will surely answer your question. And that's it for this video and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.